Lesson 6.7, graph linear inequalities in two variables. How do you graph linear inequalities in two variables? Well, the first thing we have to do is tell whether the ordered pair is a solution of negative x plus 2y is less than 8. Well, our first ordered pair is 0, 0. The first number is the x, the second number is the y. So what we do to tell if it's a solution is we substitute it into the original equation. So x is 0, y is 0. So after we substitute them in, now we evaluate. Now 0 plus 2 times 0 is 0 is less than 8. 0 is less than 8. Well, that's a true statement. So the point 0, 0 is a solution to the inequality negative x plus 2y is less than 8. Now we'll check the point in 0, 4. 0 is x, 4 is y. So we substitute those into the original equation. So we have negative 0 plus 2 times 4 is less than 8. Well, negative 0, 0, 2 times 4 is 8. 0 plus 8 is 8. 8 is less than 8. That is not a true statement. 8 is not less than 8. So this is not a solution. Now we'll check the point 3, 5. 3 is x, 5 is y. So we substitute those in, we get negative 3 plus 2 times 5 is less than 8. Well, 2 times 5 is 10. Negative 3 plus 10 is 7. 7 is less than 8. That is a true statement. So the point 3, 5 is a solution to the inequality negative x plus 2y is less than 8. Now we're going to graph the inequality y is greater than or equal to 3x plus 1. Now if we look at this, this reminds us of slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, where we have to identify the m, the slope, and the b, the y-intercept. So what we're going to do first is identify the slope and the y-intercept. In this equation, the slope is 3 and the y-intercept is 1. Now what we'll do with the slope is we'll write it as a fraction, so we have our rise over run. So it'll be 3 over 1, because you can turn any number into a fraction by writing it over 1. Now we label our x and y axis, and the first thing we always put on the graph is the b, the y-intercept, and that goes on the y-axis at 1. Now before we go any farther, we have to go through the rest of our steps for graphing a linear inequality. First, we have to determine if the line is solid or dashed. Well, it's a dashed line if it's less than or greater than. And it's a solid line if it's greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. Well, the line we're dealing with is a solid line because it is greater than or equal to. Now we'll go and graph the line. So we use our slope, our rise over run, to go up 3 and 1 to the right, up 3, 1 to the right, up 3, 1 to the right to put our points on. The rest of the points on the left side now, we put those on by going down 3 and 1 to the left, down 3, 1 to the left. Once we have all our points, now we draw our solid line, putting arrows on the ends of both sides. For step 3, we have to check a point not on the line to determine which side of the graph to shade. Well, the point that I like to pick is 0, 0. Zeros eliminate stuff very easily for us, so if it's not on the line, always pick the point 0, 0. So now we take the point 0, 0, which is our x and y, and substitute that into the original equation. So y is 0 is greater than or equal to 3 times x is 0 plus 1. 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 is greater than or equal to 1. Well, that is not a true statement. So the point 0, 0 is not a solution. So that means we have to shade the graph of the side that is a solution, so we shade the opposite side that that point is on.